Come along on Saturday morning, greeting everybody with a smile.
Legendary British DJ Andy Peebles has passed away at the age of 76, leaving behind a legacy that has deeply influenced the world of radio broadcasting and music journalism. The heartbreaking news was confirmed by his family, prompting an outpouring of tributes from fans, colleagues, and industry professionals who had the privilege of working alongside him. Peebles, widely recognized for his tenure at BBC Radio 1, where he hosted from 1978 to 1992, is remembered as one of the last individuals to interview John Lennon just 2 days before the former Beatles member was tragically murdered in December 1980. His insightful questions and ability to connect with artists on a personal level solidified his reputation as one of the most respected voices in the industry. The news of Peebles' passing has deeply resonated within the broadcasting community. Fellow DJ and longtime friend Mike Reed took to social media to express his grief, writing on X, formerly Twitter, devastated to hear the news about our chum Andy Peebles. He was about to join us at Heritage. We joined Radio 1 together, knew his music and cricket inside out. Raise your bat and enjoy a long rest in the pavilion. We lunched recently with DLT and Adrian Joost. Great innings. Reed's message was filled with admiration and respect, reflecting the camaraderie and bond the two shared over the years. John Simmons, a well-known radio executive, also paid tribute to Peebles, highlighting his deep knowledge and passion for both music and sports. So sad to hear the news about Andy Peebles' passing. I'll miss our long conversations about football and soul music, of which he was far more knowledgeable. There's going to be a quiet storm in heaven tonight. Rip Andy, Simmons stated. His words captured the immense loss felt by those who knew Peebles personally and professionally. Born in the United Kingdom in 1948, Andy Peebles developed a love for music from an early age. He began his career as a nightclub DJ, spinning records and refining his skills before transitioning into radio broadcasting. His early days in radio saw him working with various regional stations before making his way to the national stage. His breakthrough came when he joined BBC Radio 1, a move that would define the peak of his career. During his time at BBC Radio 1, Peebles became known for his deep, smooth voice and encyclopedic knowledge of music, particularly soul and R&B. He hosted several popular programs, including the Andy Peebles Soul Train, which introduced British audiences to a wide range of American soul and funk artists. His passion for the genre was evident in his interviews and carefully curated playlists, making him a trusted authority in the field. However, one of the most defining moments of his career came in December 1980, when he flew to New York City to conduct what would be John Lennon's final interview. The conversation, which took place at the Hit Factory recording studio, covered a range of topics, including Lennon's thoughts on the music industry, his relationship with Yoko Ono, and his plans for the future. Just 2 days later, Lennon was shot and killed outside his apartment building in Manhattan. Peebles' interview subsequently became a historical artifact, providing the world with one last glimpse into the mind of one of the greatest musicians of all time. After leaving BBC Radio 1 in 1992, Peebles continued his career in broadcasting, working with other stations and hosting shows that catered to his loyal fan base. He remained active in the industry for decades, always maintaining his passion for discovering new music and championing emerging artists. His dedication to radio was unwavering, and his influence extended beyond the airwaves. In addition to his career in broadcasting, Peebles was an avid sports enthusiast, particularly in cricket and football. Friends and colleagues often recalled how he could engage in lengthy discussions about matches, players, and game strategies with the same enthusiasm he brought to music conversations. His ability to blend his love for music and sports made him a dynamic personality both on and off the air. Throughout his career, Peebles earned the admiration of not just his colleagues, but also of the artists he interviewed. Many musicians credited him for his thoughtful approach to interviews, his deep respect for the craft, and his ability to make them feel at ease. Unlike many interviewers who focused on controversy or sensationalism, Peebles approached each conversation with genuine curiosity and appreciation for the artist's work. His passing marks the end of an era in British radio broadcasting. Tributes continue to pour in from fans who grew up listening to his shows, as well as from fellow broadcasters who considered him a mentor and inspiration. His legacy will live on through the countless interviews he conducted, the music he introduced to the world, and the impact he made on the industry. Peebles is survived by his family, who have requested privacy during this difficult time. His contributions to radio and music journalism will never be forgotten, and his voice will forever be remembered as one of the defining sounds of British broadcasting. As the world bids farewell to Andy Peebles, we remember him not just as a DJ, but as a passionate music lover, a skilled interviewer, and a cherished friend to many. His influence will continue to resonate in the world of music and radio for years to come. Rest in peace, Andy Peebles.